Have the other tests come back on lions? This brain scan is inconclusive.
No, we ordered a spot.
Bucky, look, I gotta see Patty. Where is he?
He's off duty tonight, Delia. Why do you think he's here?
No, I know he's here. I know. Bucky, have you seen him?
No.
What's wrong, Delia?
I think that Patty's in some kind of trouble. I would like to get him home before it gets worse.
What kind of trouble?
I don't know if I should tell you. It might be just between Patty and me. Okay. Patty's been acting strange lately, and I guess I'm a little scared, and he just keeps on getting worse every day. Last night, he just couldn't take care of anything because he said he felt bad. He's not making any sense at all. I look at him, he looks like he's going to explode. He ran out of the house, and I would like to find him before anything else happens.
Well, Patrick's been under a lot of stress for the past few months, but I think he'll be all right. He probably just flew off the handle.
No, wait a minute. You don't seem to understand something. I've never seen him like this before. Okay, I'm afraid something's going to happen to him.
Delia, maybe he just had to be alone by himself for a while. Why don't you just go home?
You're telling me to go home when God knows where my husband is? Oh, yeah, maybe I should go home. I should watch a TV movie, keep myself occupied, huh?
Could you keep your voice down? This is a hospital.
Delia, come here. Come here. Now, I am sure that Patrick's all right, but if there is a problem, the best thing you can do for him is to stay calm.
Oh, yeah, that's very easy for you to say.
I'm saying it out of a concern for both of you. It hasn't been long since you were released from the hospital. You've got to take it easy. You just can't go getting yourself upset.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Crazy Delia. I have a breakdown, just throw it in my face. Now, look, I come here for help. Don't insult me.
Delia, what would you like us to do?
I would just like to find out where he is. I know he's in this hospital.
I haven't seen him.
Would you help me find him?
Delia, I'm on duty. There are patients in this hospital that need me. If you want to find Pat, hire a detective.
Oh, you're really something. You're supposed to be Pat's good friend? You know, you don't even care about him. Excuse me.
Okay, now suppose you tell me what's going on here.
Patrick's sacked out in my room right now. He came in completely wrecked.
Delia?
Well, a couple of months with Delia in a total isolation ward would have to look pretty good, but, no, there's something bothering Pat besides Delia, Clem. I don't know what, but whatever it is, he's afraid to talk about it.
I only feel alive when I'm with you, Patty. I don't know why I've been so sad all my life, but you're the only one who makes me happy. I want your child more than anything in the world. But if you want me to, I'll have an abortion, Patty. I'll do whatever you say. Please don't make fun of me, Patty. I was just trying to make things nicer so when you came home you'd really be glad. The real mistake I made was trying to do it on my own. Because we should be doing things together. Help me now. I just love it when we do things together. I only feel alive when I'm with you, Patty.
The part of Mary Ryan is now being played by Mary Carney.
sign of them yet.
Oh, John, will you stop worrying? They said the line was long in customs. Not to mention Jack's remark that Mary has brought half of Ireland home with her.
Yeah, well, maybe that was an understatement, maybe. No.
Oh, dear, this cake has been sitting out a good long time. Maybe I should put it back in the fridge, huh? So that the icing doesn't melt.
I wouldn't do that just yet.
Just when we were giving up on it. Sweetheart, your letters kept us close, but we missed you.
How are you, Jack? How are you?
Exhausted, but very, very happy.
Well, you may be tired. I've never seen you look better.
Good to see you, John. Kevin!
Listen now, we were beginning to think you changed your mind at the airport and took the next plane back to Ireland.
Oh, well, don't think we weren't tempted, huh?
Oh, we had the most fantastic, the most incredible time.
But as much as we loved Ireland, we had to get back to Ryan. How is she?
Oh, beautiful. What else? I'll go up in a moment and fetch her.
The thought of her and the rest of you kept us going through customs. Oh, it was gruesome.
When you look at all this...
Yeah, and I had some sunset.
Well, you sure that it's okay to wake her?
Oh, darling, I knew you'd be wanting to take her down to Weehawken Street, so I put her down early for a nap today.
Ma, now that I've met the Caleries of Cork, I know why you're so perfect.
Blarney, kiss the
Well, listen,
stone.
how was the family part of it, huh?
Unbelievable, but you'll have to go see for yourself, Doc.
They're waiting for you in Skibbereen, Johnny. I mean, Mary's committed the both of you to Ireland in the spring.
Well, I don't know about the spring, but I'll get you there someday soon, I promise.
Well, from the look on this one's face, and from all those letters that you wrote, I can tell that you've never been happier or more at peace with yourself in all of your life. And that is the greatest gift you could have given us, Jack Finelli.
And this calls for a bottle of our best Irish. Break it out,
Oh,
Kevin. It's down below there.
You didn't think I'd come back from Ireland without a bottle of redbreast?
John.
She's the daughter of my own heart, will you? She never misses a thing. Well, what are we waiting for? Kevin, here we are now, right from the old...
Give me a look at you. Oh, with those letters and the blow-by-blow account of all the dinners you were eating, I thought you'd be 10 pounds heavier.
No, not with all the walking that we did.
And dancing. Oh, Ireland's brought out the ham in Jack. You should have seen him dancing the jig and singing those Irish songs. And that Italian baritone.
Well, that couldn't have been a sight for the faint-hearted.
Oh, you're a terrible, fierce man, John Ryan, that you are.
I know you, John.
You know, I might actually turn out to be the shrinking Violet in the Finelli family.
Fat chance you have.
So you learned a few Irish songs there, Jack.
Oh, please, don't get him started.
Just all right. Here we go. A toast. We'll start with a toast. All right. Oh,
There, safe.
All right, here we go.
not important. Come, landlord, join us in the snug. No drowsy thoughts of slumber shall we have. Not a drop in jar or jug will be there when we are finished in the morning.
I thought it was going to take till the morning to finish it.
Oh, Ma, you didn't bake a cake.
Oh, well, I had a little idle time and a bit of flour and a bit of green, so what could I do?
What's been happening at home, Ma? The way
Well?
Jack and I hopped around, I'm afraid we must have missed most of your letters.
Well, the strike's been settled.
Oh,
And that was Frank's proposals and a great deal of support from the editorials of the Woodard papers that turned the tide.
oh, I knew Frank could straighten that hospital out.
We're happy for everyone, but there is no denying that it's a triumph for your brother, a personal triumph. And it's going to boost his congressional campaign, no doubt about it. But there is one bad piece of news. Bill Woodard passed away today. Massive heart attack, nothing could be done.
How sad. Seems awful bringing this up now, but, do you think Ray Woodard will still support Frank, now that her husband won't be, a part of it?
I don't know, dear. I haven't given it much thought, but I would imagine she'd want to go on with the work that her husband began.
And how's Pat?
Well, all those letters of reprimand have been taken out of his file. That matter is settled.
Wonderful.
Oh, yes, Frank made that part of the settlement of the strike.
But how is he personally, Ma?
Well, he's tired as ever, dear. And I wish I could be more hopeful, but I look in that boy's eyes, and I'm just not at peace about him.
Faith, you're going to be the ruin of me.
That sounds flattering. Do you care to clarify?
Well, how can I go back to meat and potatoes after you've plied me with veal brassé or champignon?
Oh, is that all?
All? To whip up a main course like that's no minor accomplishment. Not to mention this delicious carrot cake on which I've most unceremoniously gorged myself.
Well, I figured any meal I served to you had better have carrots in it somewhere.
My carrots looked rather lonely lately, so I added 5 pounds of potatoes. I'll leave it to you to find out some significance in that.
Sounds like the respectable beginnings of an Irish stew.
Which I hope you will allow me to cook for you in the very near future.
You're on.
Actually, this carrot fetish of mine has interesting roots.
That sounds a little strange, but go ahead.
A great Irish-American welterweight champion named Jimmy McLaren never fought a match without eating a dozen carrots beforehand. I adopted the habit myself, hoping some of his talent would rub off on me.
Jimmy McLaren, welterweight champion in the early 30s, right?
An amazing person.
Oh, no. It's nothing at all. I actually heard Johnny mention him once or twice.
Here, let me give you a hand.
Nope, thanks. Got it all under control.
You strike me as a girl who's got most things under control.
Oh, that sounds really boring.
That's not what I meant at all.
I don't know. Maybe I am boring. I mean, aside from an occasional glass of beer or wine, I'm practically a teetotaler. I never smoke anything. Even my closets are organized. Every hanger in the same direction, wax style. Mary used to tease me about it all the time. She said that she would give me lessons in how not to be so perfect.
Being organized isn't a cardinal sin. Am I keeping you up?
Yes, thank God. I promised myself that after the strike, I would allow myself some semblance of a normal life. Maybe even a little fun.
Well, I'm glad you included me in it. Faith, you're a lovely girl. You're lovely and warm and nice. And you've got a merry streak that I deeply appreciate. I expect Pat has left some scars that aren't entirely healed yet.
Hey, look, I'm working on it. You must know something about that yourself.
Mary's happy. I'm glad. And I've decided to commit myself to the present. And this particular moment, the present seems very pleasant indeed.
Tom?
Yeah?
I don't want you to feel that you have to do this out of gratitude, really.
Faith, I've been wanting to do this all evening. I've been waiting for the first remotely suitable moment to present itself. Evidently, I've waited too long.
I wonder who that could be at this hour of the night.
Well, you'll soon find out.
He's here, isn't he? Who? Patty, you know what I'm talking about.
Delia.
Look, I went over to the hospital. He wasn't there. Now, I know he's here. Now, don't try to stop me. Oh.
Hello, Delia.
She's looking for Pat. She thought he might be here.
Well, sorry to disappoint you.
Well, it was just a mix-up. Yeah, he left the house and he didn't tell me where he was going. So, and that's all.
Look, is there something we can do? You must be really worried to have come here.
No, I can worry enough for both of us. He's my husband now.
Will you be all right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go check out some other places. Just go back to doing what you were doing before I interrupted you.
Would you mind pouring me another glass of wine, please?
Well, we can look at it this way, Faith. Pat won't have to spend any time in purgatory. He's doing enough penance here with Delia to have St. Peter escort him into heaven with all the angel Gabriel's trumpets blowing full blast.
Yeah, well, it's his time on earth that I'm concerned about. Oh, he looked awful today. He tried to tell me that everything was all right.
But you weren't convinced.
No.
Well, suddenly, it seems late. I'll let you get some sleep. Faith, thanks for one of the nicest evenings I've had in ages. Let's do it again real soon.
I'd like that.
Don't worry about Pat. He's gonna be all right.
I hope so.
Net.
So you missed your old man, huh? Boop-ah. Listen, I give you my word, huh, that as soon as you learn to walk, yes, which is going to be very, very soon, a little while after you learn to walk, I'm taking you to Ireland. Yeah, because there's lots of people over there that are just dying to meet Ryan Finelli. And you know, we're gonna go to Dublin. Yeah, that's your mom. You remember her, don't you? And we'll see the zoo, yes. And we'll see St. Stephen's Green, yes. And I'm gonna take you to the National Gallery, show you a picture of a little girl who's almost, well, not quite, but almost as lovable as you are.
Don't you believe it? Well, it's about time for me to get Ryan's things together. I'm going to be wanting to take her downtown.
Maeve, how can we thank you?
Oh, darling, what nonsense. It's me that should be thanking you for 2 lovely weeks with her. Oh.
Wait a minute, sweetheart. Before you go off, I'd like to make a little toast.
Not with empty glasses, you won't.
That's right. Fill us up, Kevin.
Just a drop now, Kevin.
Give
got
me
some
more
work
than
to
a
do
drop.
still.
That's good.
All right, now.
All right, give Jack his.
Thank you.
There you go. Take some yourself. Well, now, it is a little late to aim for eloquence, but all in all, it hasn't been such a bad season, this Christmas season, for the Ryans and for the Finellis. To my most gorgeous granddaughter, to my lovely, lovely daughter, and to my most esteemed...
Is Patty here?
No, dear.
You haven't seen him tonight?
No.
Well, wait a minute. Are you sure he's not upstairs?
Of course I'm sure, dear.
What's the matter, Jean?
Well, it's just that when he left the apartment, he was in kind of a bad mood, so I thought I'd try to find him.
Oh, did you go over to the hospital?
Yeah, Bucky and Clem says he's out in the hospital, so I went over to see Faith, and he's not over there. So I'm kind of scared.
Well, I think the hospital's your best bet. Why don't you go back over there and check out?
Okay, well, I hope he's over there. I think he needs me. Oh, hi, Jack. Mary. Look, I wish I could stay and talk, but Patty needs me.
You know, we could be away for 20 years and some things still wouldn't change.
You can't be this cruel, Patty. All I have is you and the family, and I've been dreaming about the wedding and being there with everyone so happy. I want them to see us together, with me on your arm, so that everyone knows that you love me as much as I love you. Oh, I have so many wonderful hiding places. Yummy, yummy, yummy in the tummy. I need you to be happy for me. I love you more than anybody in this world, more than myself. You're my whole life. I only feel alive when I'm with you, Patty.
I can't do this on my own. If I'm Bucky, Bucky'll help me.
Our being together has been the biggest dream of my life. You're my whole life, Patty. You keep me alive. All I hope is we can stay just like this, forever and ever. Patty, wait for me! Patty! Patty, stop. Please. I love you so much. Don't be mean to me, please. Oh, I'm so glad you're all right. You don't know what you put me through tonight. I've been looking all over for you. I haven't been able to find you. This has been the worst nightmare of my life, but it's over now. You're okay.
I'm not okay.
Honey, Nobody would help me find you, but I knew if I looked hard enough, I would be able to.
Yeah, I don't feel...
No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not angry. You don't have to worry. I'll just take you home, and you can get a good night's sleep, and then tomorrow you can wake up and you'll feel better. And then I can make you French toast. I got this new recipe out of this magazine, and I'll get the kind of syrup you like, all right?
Dear, I can't come with you now.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All you have to do is just lean on me. You know how you took care of me when I was sick? Well, I want to do the same thing for you.
Try and listen to me. I'm no good to anybody the state I'm in right now, and I have to stay here and get some help. You go home, and I'll be there as soon as I can.
No, wait, I don't want to go home by myself. I don't want to be home alone. I want to take you with me, okay? I'm your wife, and we belong together.
Trust me.
No, Patty, wait a minute, please. Please don't understand. I don't want to be alone. You have a lot of friends. I don't. I have nobody. I have nobody but you.
If you love me, you'll leave me alone.
Don't you love me? You said that you would love me. And you said that you would stand by me, and you said that you would take care of me forever and ever. Patty! Patty, wait! Patty, please wait. Don't go, please.
Stop smothering me!
Settle in for a night of drama featuring the biggest stars from your favorite TV shows and movies. It's your night for a great film with the Sunday Night Movies, every Sunday night at 10 on SoapNet.